anybody and take them down how we was when the Most High had our backs, man. And the nations know that. And guess what? The so-called white man knows that. That's why pork bundles is like $20 and beef bundles is like 60 or 50 or something. You know why? Because they know when they induce us with, to break the laws that we become weak. They know what our kryptonite is, man. So they feed it to us on a silver platter, man. And then not only do they do that, but they turn around and they pray to the Most High and say, look at your children, man. All right? It says that in the scriptures. Okay, go ahead.
Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
Yep, went and played the harlot also, because Judah and Israel is basically, you know, sometimes it's synonymous with the northern tribe, and Judah is synonymous with the southern kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Benjamin, Judah, Levi is known for Judah, and the rest of the 10 tribes, the rest of the 9 tribes is known for the northern tribes. Okay? That's into that. So give me that in Revelations. You say the marriage is set. Because this whole thing is, we're supposed to be trying to build our relationship back with Yahweh Shemi Shai. Now we ain't talking about this Korean Jesus doctrine where they say the Most High is a woman and all that and all this and you're supposed to do it. No, we're talking about actually getting back with good graces of the Most High and the Son. Okay? Let's find this word back.
Revelations 21 and 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power.
Yep, so that's the whole thing coming back. And the Lord said, bid them to the marriage when he was around. So when salvation comes, that's when the marriage is going to come. We're going to get back with the laws, man. Because one thing about the laws, according to the Bible, in the physical law, when a woman marries a man, she's under his law. So whatever that man say go, if he's whatever he is, that's what she is. You know what I'm saying? And until that man dies, she's not free from that law. In this society, a woman could say, oh, I don't like you no more. I'm about to go mess with him. You know what I'm saying? A woman is bound to the law. You know what I'm saying? Only way we're bound to the law of our husband as a nation. Our husband as a nation is the Most High. And guess what? The Most High can't die. But he can cut us off. And the law says you can if you be reconciled to that woman, man. You know? Yeah.
Matthew 22 and 1. And Yahushua answered and spake unto them again by parable and said, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come.
Yeah, and this is all about bidden. We're bidden to the marriage right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about just listening or just saying, you know, oh, I'm an Israelite. Did you know? No, it's like this is a personal relationship that you must build on your own with the Most High. We're just tools to accelerate that. You know what I'm saying? Just like our leaders. You know what I'm saying? We call, you know, we got chain of commands where we got people in Chicago, Dallas, where we're Midwest, so we got people in Chicago that we answer to, and those people answer the people in New York. You know what I'm saying? But it's a ranking order, okay? And they help us accelerate, all right?
It says, again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready, come unto the marriage.
Yep.
But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise.
Yeah, so when you read the Bible, it says, what's that in Amos? Who can but prophesy, man? Yep. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that real quick. If you really have a concern for your people as a nation, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, oh, black pride, this and that. I heard a nigga say, I got black pride, that's why I take care of my family. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Going above and beyond is making your body a sacrifice for your nation. Anybody that was great, even if they didn't do it the right way, anybody that was great in this society, they sacrificed their life for their nation. You know, the Lord himself, right? Now we can go into modern times with people we are familiar with. You can say Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, you know, Marcus Garvey, you know, just people of renown that are like that, right? They weren't under the right banners, but you can see how they was. They put their life on the line, you know? But this society, like with that Baltimore riots, where the dude was going crazy and the mom came and started beating him and told him to go back home. You know what I'm saying? She basically trying to defend the so-called white man because she was under, she laying with him, you know what I'm saying, spiritually, that, you know, she's beat her son from rising up, man. And then guess what the so-called white man did? Called CPS on her ass, man.
Yep.
You know?
At the end of the day, he wasn't on her side.
Yeah. He a devil. She stopped him. They praised her. They praised on the news, and then the so-called white man called CPS on her. You know? Never trust our enemy, man. Show mercy to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. It's very simple. That's what it is, man. Okay?
Amos chapter 3 verse 8 says, the lion hath roared, who will not fear? The Lord power hath spoken, who can but prophesy?
Yep, who can but prophesy? That's what you got prophetess, but you got the men are the ones that prophesy. Okay? Now women get dreams and they get prophecies come to them, and they go to the disciples, and the disciples are interpreting, projecting. You know what I'm saying? Just like I forgot who had they had a prophecy, you know, and they immediately went to the disciples and gave them the prophecy, you know, gave them the note. Okay? You got something?
No, that's his name.
What, the Amos?
Yeah.
All right.
Matthew 22:5. But they made light of it and went their ways. Once his born, another good merchandise.
Yep. So give me that Sirach chapter 5 with the 11th verse. 4 and 11. No, 5 and 11 we're reading today. Oh. Don't you know, over any smaller little thing. And we're gonna go into chapter 6 too. You know what I'm saying?
So Ecclesiasticus 5 and 15. It says, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small.
Yep, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. And I'm kind of segueing into what we need to do to become stronger in serving the Lord, man. Because that's what you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to do it the right way. There's things that's going on that nobody knows. You go to these churches, they just tell you that the Lord is glorious, the Lord is magnificent, the Lord will bless you. True, but the Lord will kill you, man. You know? And you need to find out why. You need to find out how the Lord will bless you. All right? It ain't just sunshine and rainbows with this thing, man. You know? You don't go to a job interview and say, if you work with us, you're gonna get paid. And I don't tell you your job description, what you gotta do, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you the whole package, man. Okay? You go ahead. Yeah, chapter 6, Sirach chapter 6.
Sirach chapter 6 verse 1 says, instead of a friend, become not an enemy. But there.
Read down from the verse.
Oh yeah. Ecclesiasticus 6 and 18 says, my son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine own age.
Yeah. So you gather wisdom from your youth up. I'm gonna ask y'all this. How many books of the Bible have y'all read?
I don't know how many books I've read.
Have you read the whole Bible?
I haven't read the whole Bible.
So, how about you? Alright, when is the last time y'all read?
Today.
Today? So you gather wisdom from your youth up, right? Now what if you just never read? You know? There's people out there that praise the Lord up and down, but can't say they have bread today. Can't say they have bread in months. You know? But if you look at them on the outer shell, they is the most holy person that that you can run across. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible says, gather wisdom from thy youth up. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits.
So what does that mean? When you read, you go unto that wisdom, and you read, and you just take your time. Don't try to rush into getting everything in one whop, because that can stress you out. You know what I'm saying? If you read the whole Bible in a day, how many scriptures you gonna learn? You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. I read slow and methodical. You know what I'm saying? I probably read like 3 chapters. Probably take me like, an hour, 2 hours, an hour, because I go into definitions, I go into precepts, I highlight. You know what I'm saying? I read it over and over again to make sure I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to, rush the scriptures. Okay, go ahead.
It says, for thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon.
Yeah, so it don't take long, but you gotta stay patient. A lot of people ask me, when you start off, they say what you read. You know what I'm saying? What books you start off at? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I tell them the books of Moses. But they'll be like, what if I understand it? You're not going to get everything right then and there. You're not going to open up the Bible and get every revelation, but you start. You know what I'm saying? Just like you say, you just read, all right? But you can't just read just to read and say, I read today. You got to read with an attentive ear, go into definitions. Y'all know about the Blue Letter Bible? It's a internet app, all right? It's an internet app. Do y'all know about the Strong's Concordance? That's what the Blue Letter Bible is linked to, is the Strong's Concordance. And what the Strong's Concordance does is it translates the Bible from one language and get the root meaning to the word. Now, I'm going to ask you this. What language was the New Testament predominantly written in? Did you say? Yeah, Greek. You know what I'm saying? So if you got Greek words and you translate it to English, the new word in English may not be the same in Greek. Same with Hebrew. Because in Hebrew they put God, 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 God everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it'll be Allah, Allahayim, Yahweh, Allah, Allahayim, Yahweh, and it'd be like that. But it'll say God, God, God everywhere. You don't know if it's talking about the angels. You don't know if it's talking about messengers. You don't know if it's talking about us. You don't know if it's talking about the Most High himself. Because they use pronouns in those words. And the Strong's Concordance helps you get the definition, you know what I'm saying, on what those words mean. Just like a prime example is conversate, all right, or conversation. What do you think conversation means?
Talk to somebody.
Yeah, you assume to talk to somebody, right? What you think conversation means? The what? Communicate. So the word conversate goes back to the way you carry yourself, the way, you know what I'm saying, your conduct. That's the literal translation of the word conversation. It means the way you carry yourself. So it says, if I say, let my conversation be upright, that means the way I carry myself, let the way I carry myself be upright. But when you read it in the Bible, you think it's saying, you know what I'm saying, let your conversation, the way you talk, be upright. No, it's about the way you carry yourself, okay? So that's why it's important to use that Blue Letter Bible app, all right? And I'm just bringing that out to show you the form of how to gather up wisdom. Different things like historical time records, places. You know what I'm saying? Do you know which place? Where was Paul from? You know that? Nah. You know where Paul's from? No. So, different things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking these questions just to stimulate your mind to sit there and see, like, okay, these are the things I need to look at. You know what I'm saying? When I'm reading, because the clues are there. There's Paul said in one verse, he said, I'm a man from Tarshish. You know what I'm saying? You know what tribe Paul's from? He's from the tribe of Benjamin, right? So, because I'm saying all these things, so all these things, the more you know, it says, be not ignorant of a great matter or a small. those little things that help the picture be painted way more clear. You know what I'm saying? Because people say God loves everybody, but Paul himself said that the Lord is coming for Israel only in Romans chapter 9. He said, and he didn't say Israel only. Not only did he say Israel only, he said, my people, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites. So he clearly said, look, the Lord is dealing with, he's coming to bring salvation to Israel. Now, once you know Paul's a man from Tarshish, he was born in Tarshish, but he's a Benjamite, he's from the tribe of Benjamin. That's just like me saying I'm from Louisiana, but my ethnicity is native. You know what I'm saying? So just because I'm from that land don't mean that's my bloodline. So people say, oh no, Paul was Greek. He's from Tarshish. I'm like, no, he's from the tribe of Benjamin. He was born in Tarshish. So that little information that helped you to be able to defend and to